Okay, kids, so if you're watching this video, that is because you've chosen to do the chicken. So, to start our chicken, you're going to take your chicken template and place it like this so that it just fits on the watercolor paper. You're going to hold your pencil straight up and down and very lightly trace the outline of the chicken. Like so. Then you're going to start to add the details of the chicken with pencil first. So we're going to start at the top and we're going to work our way down. So if I look at this carefully, I can see that Hagemeyer has added a line here. And then we got to finish off the head like this. She's also made kind of a line here. There's an eyebrow sitting here like this. And again, you're just drawing these things up as best as you can. The other eyebrow is like that. Okay. Then we got these big old eyeballs that we need to finish up. You can see that parts of them are already traced. So you're just going to finish the big old ovals to make your crazy chicken eyes. And then another circle inside and another circle inside. And we're going to add something else that isn't on her chicken. We're going to put a little reflection dot wherever you want inside of those two circles like that, just to make it even more goofy. Then we are going to make the beak, which looks like this. Okay, so a line and two lines like that. And then we got to make the little thingy that hangs off his beak. So that is a teardrop shape. So what you want to do, make a line like this and then curve around and then back to the beak again like that. And then the other one goes just like that. Again, just try, do your best. Some of these lines we're going to do straight with marker on her chicken, so we'll get to that. Right now I just want to draw the major things and try and get everything figured out. I need to finish off the chicken's belly, so I'm going to make a curve like that, and looks like it's got two little feet which are triangles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to add a line here to separate its tail feathers from its belly like that, and its wing. Curve, straight line, curve, curve. Okay, now that's it for pencil. Now we're going to move to the Sharpie. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is, again, we're going to start at the top and we're just going to carefully go over our pencil lines first. And anything that is black in the picture, we're going to use this Sharpie to fill in or make. You can see there's a couple extra lines right here. Again, they're just kind of scratchy, goofy lines. Looks like she separates these two like this. Looks like this line is a lot fatter right here. And this one too. Do not push with these Sharpies or you will ruin. You're just kind of thickening up these lines as best you can. And we can do the top of the head. It looks like there's a couple extra little scratchy lines right there, a couple lines right there. And then we're into the eyebrows. Again, you are carefully going over your lines and then filling them in as neatly as possible while still leaving some scratchiness to them, like that. And this little guy over here. Okay, And then we're into the eyes. Again, if you get off the lines a little bit, that's okay, no big deal. Alright, now I gotta look at how these eyes are filled in. Okay, carefully. Fill in your eye, leaving a little reflection dot white. For those of you who like anime, the reflection dot is an extremely important and common thing in all anime characters. Okay. So I've got the two eyes filled in with my skinny Sharpie. Now I'm going to look at how Hagemeyer kind of thickens up the top of the eye more than the bottom. So I'm going to make that part a little thicker. That. And then over here she does the same thing, but this time it goes almost all the way around. Alright, we're getting there. And then I'm going to go in here and do beak. There's a lot of black around the beak, so I'm going to fill this in a little bit more. Looks like she's got kind of a black mark here. And she made that line fatter too. And we can do whatever these things are called that hang off the beak. If you want to make them a little fatter, you can. Okay. Then we're going to look at any stray lines that she added in to the eyes and around the eyes. I can see that she has a little line here, a couple dots. Looks like she's got something there, and then she's got some lines going around the bottom of the eye here. Kind of just scratchy lines. Same thing here. And I think the eyes are done. Now we're going to work in the body and the belly. Going over my line first. And then I just look at where she adds more black. She's got a lot of scribble scrabble over on this side. So just blacken that. Like so. And she comes down through here. You can see there's a couple extra lines like that. Again, I'm not worrying too much about how perfect they are because, well, that's not the style she uses in her artwork. Nothing's ever perfect. So now I'm just kind of making this a little bit thicker like that. You can see there's quite a bit of black right underneath the eye here. And I think that a couple extra lines going around just to make it a little more sketchy looking. And we can do the wing. And looks like this line's a little bit thicker than the other one. Bring that down like that. And then she gets skinny right here, so I'm going to leave that alone. There's a couple marks here. And then we can do the tail. Can see that this line is fat. And then she's got some triangles that are filled in with black right in here. And line right there. I don't know what she was doing there, but it works. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe just scratch it up a little bit. There we go. And now we've gotten the belly, we've got the wing, the tail. We just got to kind of do the little nest that he is sitting on. So we're going to outline our feet first. Like that. all the hay or straw or whatever she's sitting on, you're just going to make scribbles and scratches. Lots of them. Don't worry about the pencil lines you made. That was just kind of an idea of where things should go. And then the last thing we're going to do, once you get all these done, is check for any more marks in the body. And even though it's not on this particular chicken, we're going to use some of her trademark little patterns and doodles in the chicken. So what I would like you to do, starting in the belly, just add some curly cues and maybe some patterns. Don't go crazy filling the whole thing up. You can make dots. She loves to do little black dots in places. And this is just to add a little more interest in the body of the chicken, and that way it kind of fits with everything else that I've shown you in the slideshow, so that the animals are all kind of have these same ideas in them. Remember, patterns are repeating shapes or lines, so I'm not going to go crazy. Okay. And you can come up with your own, just don't overdo it. And then I'm going to go up in the head, maybe add some more type of patterns or textures. Maybe a little flower in here. Why not? And there you go. Once you have all your patterns done anywhere you want them in the chicken, this stage of the project is complete. And next time we'll begin the color work.